Good morning!
Good morning, good morning!
Success International! אלעד אדר, אריה תוקר.
How are you?
תוקר, תוקר.
Toker or Toker?
תוקר.
Toker. Okay,
It's written like תוקר.
how are we doing this week?
Amazing.
Do you know how many employees we have now, just for the last 2 months?
We have additional 7.
7 people. 7 more.
7 more. In
And-
2 months.
And you know why? Because we're expanding. And when we have new employees, this is our subject today, and also from our veteran employees, we know to differentiate between a good employee to
Not very good employee.
not
No,
a
no,
lion, you know?
It's a strong employee or good employee. We have
Look,
strong
we are not looking for good employees. We are looking
for
for
lions.
for kings. And
For
you know,
godfathers.
when we search for a good employee, you know what is the difference? The difference is somebody that push himself to be better, to go and he study on his own time, and he push himself to be better every day. And he's from the viewpoint of being a cause. When he come to your organization, he asking, what can I get more? What can I do more? Like we have Eitan, for example.
Yeah, he always,
He pushes.
coming for me. Yeah, I finished my work. What else I can do?
Give
What
me something more. I
Give me
want
something
more. And another thing that emphasize this is that he always want to learn more. He's not looking
Sure.
for us to feed him. When we talk about something, he even go without asking and trying to do it by himself.
Yeah,
And-
there is a good example of Eitan that he went to the Scientologist organization.
Wow. Listen, this employee, about 2 weeks ago, he sent on our group WhatsApp, he says, hey, I'm here because I heard that you guys are coming here and it's amazing. This guy went for our organization and he heard that I'm a Scientologist and a few people are Scientologists and we're doing courses in the Scientology org. So without talking to anybody, he went to the Scientology org by his own,
In
with his
Tel Aviv.
girlfriend, and without being a Scientologist, and being in our organization for only about a month and a half.
Yeah, something like that.
He went to the Scientology org, he stayed there more than 6 hours, watched the Dianetics film, did OCA test, he bought courses, he bought DVDs, because he's a professional. And professionals are not looking for you to train them, they train themselves. They are trying to be better every day. They go on and
Exactly.
they push themselves. And I think this is the difference, you know, this is why we give him more clients, because we can trust on him, because we know when he will get into trouble, he will not say, you didn't train me, you didn't taught me. He will say, I need to be better. What should I do in order to be better? And this
Sure.
is the viewpoint of winners. Because when you have a guy
Of lions.
when you have somebody like Eitan, he goes, he saw, okay, Scientology, that can work. If it works for everybody, I want more. He didn't say, can you teach me Scientology? I want to be a Scientologist. He did it by himself. He could ask us to go with him.
Yeah.
He could ask us to help him. But this is an attitude. And you
For
know,
sure.
are you studying?
Always.
Always, every day.
Every day.
You know, I'm studying all the time.
Every day. You know, I'm trying to push our company.
Better.
Yeah.
If I sit with somebody and I tell you about a new feature on Facebook that you didn't heard about, and I'm going away, what will be the first thing that you will do?
I will look for it.
Exactly.
I will learn how to do it
And will you...
by my own.
Exactly. And this is the attitude. When I sit with somebody, you know, I sat with somebody yesterday. I need to tell you about this meeting. It's a very interesting meeting.
Yeah.
With the VVVIP person from our community.
Yeah.
Have you heard about Tal Navarro? Tal
No,
Navarro?
I saw that you wrote it on the, on the subjects of our meetings.
Yeah, so I will tell it to you later on.
Yeah.
She have more than 100,000 followers. She opened the first social media training school in Israel. It's called Sumo.
Okay.
and she did a lot of things. So she came here yesterday and she wants to do a
What
joint
field
venture. Mainly digital marketing.
Okay.
So this is another subject. So when I sat with her yesterday, I asked her about something, and she told me, "Oh, you need to do blah blah," but you know we will not waste the time of the meeting. And of course, I will go and I search for it, and I know how to do it, because when somebody tells me something can be done, I'm not waiting for anybody. I go and you know, it's like, you know what I tell on the lectures, if somebody wants to know something on the internet, what is the most important organ in your body to do it?
Yeah.
The ass.
The ass.
It's not the mind, it's not your eyes, it's not your hands. It's not being an effect, saying, okay, I will wait until I see it, blah. No, go and search for it. Be the first one to know how to do it.
Maybe someone else will do it for me.
Exactly.
Why should I do it?
You know, some of our clients, with this attitude, I don't need to know, you do it.
Yeah.
And I tell them, I will do it with you.
Why I took you?
I will do it with you, but you need to learn, move your fucking ass, and learn how to do it yourself. Okay? So,
Okay, I'm going.
now, actually, if a client of mine say, I waited for the meeting so you will teach me, I says, why did you waste your time? You could find it. Did you search on YouTube how to do it?
Why I need to search YouTube? I have
Now, don't get me wrong. If you have somebody who have successful actions, don't wait. You can do it. Just ask what to do.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. But go and learn from others, and learn from your own mistakes and try it, and then you see if it works. Actually, everything that we send to the franchisees, they need to test it themselves.
For sure.
Even if they don't see how to use it now, because this gives mass to the concept. So I can tell you, successful people are people who constantly keep on learning and improving, and do not wait for anybody else. Because if you want to be a professional,
If I will wait for someone, I will miss the train.
you know what? If you wait for somebody, you're second. We
I
don't
want to
wait.
do a tattoo in my back
Yeah.
of the number 2.
If you watch this, you're a number 2, or 3 or 4.
For sure.
But you know,
When we're going to do a tattoo together?
when my wife will approve it, you can ask her when we meet on next Friday. You know that most of the employees in Success, they don't know how Nait looks like. She's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the godfather
Yeah,
of
yeah.
success that everybody's afraid of.
Yeah.
Now, this is the point that we need to keep on learning. A good example, you know, we have a client, Michael Baranes, that he's a digital animal. He reads all day about new things that come out, but
He's
something.
a video professional.
Yeah. You have the biggest video website in Israel for merchandise to film videos. Now, one of the things he does, every time he sees something new, he immediately tell me about it. And the difference between us, he reads about it and I do it. Because he tells me, you know, there is a new feature on Facebook that you can actually plug your website to a Facebook chat. He sent it to me. About 4 hours after I read it, it was on the website, and I sent him a reply. It's done.
Wow. Amazing.
You know, actually, we should put it in the lecture today. That's another feature that many people don't know. So, let me write it down.
Let me write it down. You're forgetting stuff.
No, but I want to make sure I won't. You know what happens, why I write it down, even though I don't forget it? Because if I keep it in my mind, it grabs memory. So I need to, don't forget. So I just put it here. It's like, you know, if on the computer you have 100 windows open, your computer starts to go slow. So it's here, I don't need to put any effort on
You
it.
have a RAM memory here.
Exactly. So, if you're a franchisee, for instance, it's true you're a franchisee, we give you the successful actions, we will give you the training, we will help you with everything that you know. Does it mean you don't need to create content? Does it mean you don't need to go and learn something for yourself? You know, we work in different markets.
Yeah.
I'm sure that Martin here, maybe in Netherlands, you have some new website or new feature or new program that came out and we don't know. So should he wait for us to find out about it? The answer is no.
Sure, no.
And he will push it and he will learn about it because you are a businessman. You have a job. You are not an employee in the franchisee network. You need to keep on pushing. And
Maybe
the same,
he will, teach us something.
and it
for
happened.
instance. Yeah.
One of my franchisees sent me something. Hey, you need to take a look at it, and we test things, but it's from a group viewpoint. If everybody contribute to the group, even when you were a new consultant, I remember that you were going online and even buying trainings for yourself to be better from your own money.
Yeah.
You didn't
I never
wait
waited
for
for
me
it.
to pay for it. You went and bought it in order to be better.
Yeah, I did it a few times. Yeah.
And this is why Aryeh became the prince.
The prince, the lion.
And this is why, you keep on growing. Because you never stop learning, you never stop
My
pushing.
knowledge was, by far bigger than other consultants because,
Exactly.
I always pushed
And this is
myself
why you got more clients.
further.
Now, as a consultants company, we need to be better in the front edge of consulting companies. So,
Sure.
if you want to be better, go and learn all the time. Actually, I have a task. This is their homework. Open your calendar. Open your weekly calendar. Put minimum 2 hours on researching for new tools. Go and research. Put 2 more hours to learn what we sent to you and to test it.
In your calendar, how you call it,
Story hour.
time,
Yeah.
story time.
When I read to myself a story.
Yeah.
But just imagine if every franchisee, he's a manager, he will put 2 hours to search for new things for himself. 2 hours to learn things that we sent him and to test them. And 2 more hours to research the Dropbox, which is an amazing library of knowledge. Watch videos, read things, read articles,
PLs. yeah.
Invest 5 to 6 hours in managing and creating a future of your franchise. Because if you can't find the time, you're not a business owner, you're a worker.
You're an employee. Yeah.
Exactly, in your own company. And this is the moral of the story. If you want to be better, wake up an hour earlier. Every time, even yesterday, I talked with Aryeh, we need to publish the webinar today. And Aryeh says, okay, so why don't you tell the guys to share it? And I told him, why don't you? Are you shy? And while he was typing, I already posted on the group and says, you caught me first. And I says, you need to wake up 1 hour earlier in the morning. So, this is the winning attitude. Being first. This is the winning attitude. You need to be first. If you wait, if you says, I will wait.
If you are not first, you're
I'm
last.
waiting for something, for somebody. I'm waiting. Have you ever heard me the sentence, I'm waiting for something?
No.
I don't wait. I do.
Do.
Exactly. So, if you want the winning attitude, don't wait to nobody. Do it.
Do it by yourself. Yeah. For
Just
sure.
do it.
Just do it. Nike.
Exactly. So, I think this is the moral of the story of today's
Yeah.
conversation. I want to tell and congratulate Martin that uses what we sent on the webinars, and he sent us the successful actions.
Yeah.
After your last webinar, he says he used it and he got results, and he do other things that gets results. And this is another thing before we end up, use the successful actions of the network. If you have questions, don't get me wrong, I'm saying learn things, but you are part of a network. So if you go tomorrow to a meeting with an architect, it's fine to ask us, what is the successful actions with architects? If you have a reg meeting, ask us before what to do. If you have a consulting company with a gym, ask us what to do. But it doesn't mean you need to be handicapped and not do anything by yourself and sit down like a potato and wait that everybody will feed you. You need to be with the winner attitude.
With the lion attitude.
Okay, guys,
Okay.
so have a great week. We are here for anything
Great
that
weekend.
we can. Do you
And-
stop work? Do you
No.
stop working?
No.
You know how much I worked last weekend? I uploaded 21 videos and schedule all of them, plus upload them to YouTube and schedule them on the application.
Because of that, you are the CEO of success?
Maybe. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.